Hello everyone, Simon Bard here, and welcome to a new movie review. Yep, as you can tell by my Harry Potter garb, it's time to review another film in the Harry Potter franchise. And this time, it's better than the last one. And based on the book by J.K. Rowling, it's Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. While spending his summer with his mean relatives, the Dursleys, Harry Potter gets a visit from Dobby the house elf, who tells him not to go back to Hogwarts, for something dangerous is about to happen. But upon being rescued by the Weasleys via flying car, Harry does get back to Hogwarts, but does encounter trouble along the way, including ending up at a dark part of Diagon Alley called Nocturne Alley, and using the flying car of Ron to get to Hogwarts after the path to platform 9 3/4 is blocked, only to crash into the Whomping Willow and both he and Ron receive detention. But another mystery occurs in Hogwarts as Harry not only hears voices, but Muggle-born students are found petrified along with writings on the wall in blood, and spiders running away. But as these events are occurring, the students of Hogwarts learn of a legend of a place within the school called the Chamber of Secrets, and that the heir Slytherin will bring the creature from within. So in figuring all this out, Harry, Ron, and Hermione set to solve another Hogwarts mystery as the school is facing terrible risk of being closed. Now, some people say that this is similar to the last film in terms of its structure, but there are plenty of things in this that make it feel different, and some of the new things that are added are pretty amazing. The music of John Williams is mostly a reuse of cues from the last film, mostly because he's been busy with other films he worked on in the same year. But there's a couple of new cues added in to not make it so repetitive, like the Dueling Club theme and Moaning Myrtle's theme. There is a return of Voldemort in another form, but having him be a 16-year-old self under the name of Tom Riddle is interesting for his character, and this even introduces an element that would be prominent in later films. The mystery is definitely more engaging and intriguing, with lots of clues around and feeling more risky as in fact the whole school is in jeopardy. And the three main leads are more smarter in this than the last one. The effects are getting better, there's new locations with new set designs, lots of fun moments, plenty of humorous moments, more magic spells, more action, and lots of great shots are around. They're all distinctly memorable, and there hasn't been this big of a collection of great shots since The Quick and the Dead. Although there's one quick shot of Colin Creevey always gets me, and seeing as a Chris Columbus movie, it wouldn't surprise me if it's similar to another shot of a blonde boy looking comedically scared. And speaking of characters, there's a lot of them in this, and a few of them don't get as much screen time or have little development. But this is only part 2 and there's still more to come. Plus the movie feels more like the Slytherin's time to shine as it's more darker than the last one, so that's gotta be for something. Now I've gone over most of the cast from the last film before, but there are plenty of new characters and a couple I've sort of forgot. But they're still great and well performed. Kenneth Branagh plays Gilderoy Lockhart. Jason Isaacs plays Lucius Malfoy, Mark Williams plays Mr. Weasley, Jamie Willett plays Crabbe, Josh Herdman plays Goyle, Miriam Margolyes plays Professor Sprout, Hugh Mitchell plays Colin Creevey, Gemma Jones plays Madame Pomfrey, Shirley Henderson plays Moaning Myrtle, Christian Coulson plays Tom Riddle, Robert Hardy plays Cornelius Fudge, Edward Randall plays Justin Finch-Fletchling, Julian Glover voices Aragorn, and Toby Jones voices Dobby the house elf. As a whole, this movie is fun. The characters are great, the story is fun, and the effects are amazing. For a sequel from director Chris Columbus, this is better than the last one, with a well-thought-out mystery, new characters and creatures, new places to explore, and a darker tone. Sure, some of it feels like the first film again, but the overall mystery and tone pretty much overshadows its repeated elements, making it feel more fresh and magical. Add on top of it being more memorable, funny, and immense. I say this would be my favorite Potter film, but there's still more to go. So today, this movie we get a rating of 3.5 stars. So thank you for joining me. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Facebook or Twitter, support me on Patreon, and tune in next week for a special month.